Hey, good morning. So today is the book launch date for my friend Nikki Koziarz and her book, Why Her? And it's the story of Leah and Rachel and their comparison journey. And I'm so excited about that. It's a really great book. It's a really great study. You need to check it out. It became available today at all your favorite book retailers, and I'm going to be giving away one on Thursday. But as I was reading in my Awaken devotional today, I was led to a different group of people in the Bible, and that was Joshua and Caleb. And if you remember, they were sent out with the spies to check the promised land, and they had been wandering with the Exodus generation and wandering through the desert for 40 years and waiting to see who was going to be able to enter the promised land as God promised. And let me tell you, it wasn't those who were trying to be like everybody else. It wasn't those who weren't celebrating their own uniqueness or their own obedience. And what we find is Joshua and Caleb were honest and loyal and obedient to God, and they were the ones that then were blessed because of that. So as I was reading today in Numbers 14 and Joshua 14, a couple of things stood out that I just wanted to share with you a little bit. And in Joshua 14, verse 8 through, I'm going to read 8 through 12. So it says, "My brothers who went with me caused the people to lose heart, but I followed my God completely. On the day Moses swore to me, the land where you have set foot will be inheritance for you and your descendants forever, because you have followed the Lord my God completely. As you see, the Lord has kept me alive these 45 years as he promised, since the Lord spoke this word to Moses, while Israel was journeying in the wilderness. Here I am today, 85 years old. I am still as strong today as I was the day Moses sent me out. My strength for battle and for daily task is now as it was then. Now give me this hill country the Lord promised me on that day, because you heard then that the Anakim are there, as well as large fortified cities. Perhaps the Lord will be with me, and I will drive them out as the Lord promised." So I really loved how it says in here that Caleb followed the Lord completely. Not just a little bit, not just on when it was easy, but he followed completely. And then he was given strength for 45 years later. He was given strength, the same strength that he had. And he was able to do what the Lord wanted, to be obedient, and he had strength for his daily tasks. I know sometimes I don't have strength for the daily task. Some days by 8 a.m. I am done with the day. And that's just a prayer, is to continue to follow the Lord completely and to have that strength for daily tasks. I'm going to turn back to Numbers 14 real quick and see what we can learn about Joshua and Caleb there. Okay. Joshua 14:24. No, sorry, Numbers 14:24. "But since my servant Caleb has a different spirit and has remained loyal to me, I will bring him into the land where he has gone, and his descendants will inherit it." So again, we see Caleb is being blessed for his obedience. His spirit is different. It's not the same as Joshua. It's not the same as Moses. It's not the same as Joe. It's not the same as Scott, as Bob, Bill, or whoever. So my spirit might be different than your spirit. That doesn't mean that one is better than the other. That doesn't mean that we should be comparing them. It just means that they are different. And what we do with those differences is what is going to bring the blessings down the line. So again, as you dwell with God today, dwell in his word, dwell with his people, just remember to don't compare. Comparison isn't going to get us where we want to be. but celebrate your differences. Celebrate her differences. Celebrate his differences. And then use those differences to remain loyal to God and to follow him completely so that your blessings may be abundant. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.